You guys, here's what I need to know. Why does McDonald's literally have us in a chokehold? Why? They do real life. Real life. And like, okay, let me think about this. I don't want to say they're not good, okay? Because like, you know, like it's McDonald's, it's cool, whatever. But like seriously though, for real, it's really not that good actually. When we really sit here and think about it, like it's really not that good. And we keep going back. Why? I need to know. They put crack in the shit. No, but really, I'm being for real. I'm being dead ass. Hey y'all, hey, it's me, KaRena Lee, and welcome to KaRena Lee TV.
Young Apollo with the
Hey y'all, hey, it's me. Like I said in the intro, KaRena Lee. And I am back at it again with another video, but I am here with a new segment, I guess you could call it. So welcome to KaRena Lee TV. 2 years ago today, I dropped my very first YouTube video, and that's crazy. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I am sitting in the same room with better equipment, with better understanding of how to beat this face, with better understanding of YouTube, with better understanding of myself, of life, of situations. And yeah, so basically, KaRena Lee TV is just a segment where I'm gonna record a video. It'll be on various topics and I'm just gonna talk. That's the point of the segment. I am talking. They might be long, they might be short, but if you get an hour-long video, I don't want to hear any complaints. I don't want to see no support because, yeah, that's what the point of this segment is. So if you don't like longer videos, then this probably won't be a good one for you. But if you're like interested in just chit-chatting about, you know, different topics and things like that, and maybe hearing my perspective and sharing yours, then this is definitely a segment that you will enjoy. So yeah, just want to give you guys a little briefing, I guess, or just a little summary or description or whatever, call it what you want, but I just want to tell you guys what, you know, this will entail. So truthfully, this segment was supposed to drop a long ass time ago, and so many things happened, whether it been life or just me not wanting to do it because I was so focused on it being perfect that it just never got posted. But honestly, I do believe everything happens for a reason, just as I said. I think I might have said that in my very first YouTube video when somebody asked me, like, one of the questions was, like, what, any quotes that you live by and why? Everything happens for a reason. But anyways, I think I was just very, very, very caught up on this video being perfect, on it just being like everything that I wanted it to be. And one thing about me, which I'll like maybe get into later in one of these topics, but like I don't really plan my content. I don't script out what I'm gonna say, like anything like that. Like it's just like I don't know what I want to talk about and then I press record. And that's just how that goes. And I was trying so hard to plan this, and I wanted to sit like this, and I wanted my hair like this, and I wanted to talk about this, and it's just like, I think that held me back. You know what I mean? So, I do have a couple of topics, and we're just going to see how this goes, and yeah. So, I do want to start by talking about leveling up. The video has not dropped yet, but I do have a Get Ready With Me coming out. And I actually talk about leveling up in that video because, I don't know, I needed something to talk about. So I started the conversation in that video, and I'm just going to kind of continue from where I stopped over there on this video, because actually this whole segment was, this whole episode, like episode 1 was kind of supposed to be about that. But like I said, there was so much thinking and trying to plan all that it was just like a lot going on. But anyway, leveling up. So I talked about what it meant to me. I guess I can briefly go over that because y'all won't see that video yet. So I said, for me, leveling up is making the conscious decision to become the best version of yourself. It's being mature and secure enough in yourself to say, I'm going to truly learn who I am, who I want to be, and what I need to do to get to that point. And so for me, like, that means a journey that does not end, but I feel like it's probably one of the best journeys I've ever been on. I honestly feel like leveling up and self-care go hand in hand. If you're not ready to be honest with yourself, if you're not ready to face hard truths, if you're not ready to be your biggest critic in the sense of bettering yourself and like things of that nature, then I mean, like, what exactly are you leveling up? Like, unless you just mean like, I don't know, I don't think you should skip steps in leveling up. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I would hope that like, well, shoot, you know, do what you want to do. But for me, like, I wouldn't. Now I'm getting all these texts. Like, y'all know I'm in the studio. That's weird. I just don't feel like you should only do like one and not the others. You know what I mean? So like in the other video that has not dropped yet, I talked about leveling up physically and mentally. And I'm not really gonna go into depth about that because I'm just, when that video drops, if you're interested in watch that video, support your girl. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna pick up where I left off as far as that goes. And so my next question says mentally leveling up, and then I wanted to talk about boundaries versus limitations. So I am subscribed to a YouTube channel called To My Sisters. They also, like, it's basically like a podcast, but it's on YouTube, but they have the podcast version as well. I just started off watching them, but you can just listen if that's what you want to do. But basically, it's these two girls. They live in the UK. They're like around my age. I'm pretty sure they're like 24, 25, something like that, just like myself. And they just talk about, they're all about like supportive friendships. To My Sisters, like sisterhood, you know what I mean? And like uplifting one another and stuff like that. So I just said that to say, like, I was watching a video a month ago or something like that. And they were talking about this, so I was like, I really like that, and I really want to, you know, talk about that as well. That's the type of stuff I like to watch, but we'll get into that later. Anyways, so for boundaries, for leveling up mentally, boundaries versus limitations. So I wrote, know the difference between boundaries and limitations. Limitations keep you comfortable. They keep you from progressing. You have the energy, you're just choosing not to use it. Whereas boundary is like a point you will not pass, the end of the line. They help you to progress. And I guess that's what they were saying. Okay, y'all, for real? Y'all being for real? Okay. So like, fear is a limitation. Falsifying information, or like, for example, me not posting this because I was so in my head and like scared about how I would do and stuff like that. Fear, that's a limitation. Me posting a video to support a brand, like brand ambassador type of content, and saying that something was good when it wasn't, is a boundary I will not cross, if you get what I'm saying. Like, a boundary for me is integrity. It's a boundary. I would never, ever, ever say that I like something, or that like something was good, and like promote it and tell other people to get it if it's trash. Boundaries crossed push me further from my goal, because imagine if I say that and then somebody gets it and it's trash. Like, it just looks bad. So yeah, to piggyback off of like boundaries, I think that boundaries are extremely important in your leveling up process. Boundaries to you, from you, and boundaries to other people from you. Boundaries are things like, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I just want some time to myself and I don't want to be interrupted, and that's my time for me. So that's a boundary, right? For me, a boundary is no fun until you work. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna go out and have a good time and do all this other stuff until I know that my content is created. That's a boundary. Boundaries with other people are like, oh my gosh, I talked about this in the other video too. This will be in the other video as well. So, you know, just stay tuned for that. Yeah. So another thing that I wanted to talk about was leveling up emotionally. because that's a really important aspect of it as well. So it was basically supposed to be physically, mentally, and emotionally, but I did physically and mentally in the video that's coming up, so I won't be doing it here. I'm just gonna do emotionally. So leveling up emotionally, I feel like when you're leveling up, you need to learn your emotion, because a lot of leveling up for myself has been, this is just my experience. This is for me, like everybody's leveling up experience is different, but for myself, like I said, like for me, leveling up had a lot to do with self-love, self-care, self-realization, a lot of things like that. So learning your emotions, learning what triggers you, you know what I mean? Like, why are you triggered? What are your pet peeves, and like, why are they small? Are they big? Like, but why are you irritated? You know what I mean? Here's an example. One of my biggest pet peeves is when a guy that I'm talking to, like, he will just do small lies, little lies, things like this. Things like, let's say like we're on FaceTime and like he winks at me, and then I'm like telling him about how he winked at me, and he's saying like he didn't wink at me when he actively knows that he winked at me. Yeah, I just said all that, but that annoys me. And of course I know that he knows he winked, but like the fact that he's pretending like he didn't wink is so irritating to me. And recently I came to the realization that I think that might be because in a prior situation that I was in an entanglement, a situationship back in college, that person was literally a pathological liar. Like real life, like when I caught this person in multiple lies, it was crazy. And I didn't see it till like way later. But like, I think that might be a trigger for me. Like, so small things get on my nerves. Like, lie for what? Like, I just hate when people lie. And I know that's such a small thing. It's like, girl, it's not that deep. It's not that serious. And I tell myself that as well. But I'm just telling you, that's something that annoys me. That's something that triggers me. And it's something that I need to figure out why. Why does it bother you? Why does it annoy you? Like, you can't work on things if you don't know the why. You know what I'm saying? So another thing to level up emotionally is to hold yourself accountable. I cannot stress that enough. You have to hold yourself accountable. For real, for real. And I'm talking, I've had a lot of hard conversations with myself. I don't know if y'all talk to yourself, but I do talk to myself actually. Like, I don't know if we're still like acting like that's like weird and like, but like, I don't really care, because you know, the way I see it is like, why was there a stigma? Because I thought I was like weird. Like, you know, there was a time in life where it was like, oh, you talk to yourself, you're weird. But like, when I really think about it, it's like, who better to talk to than yourself? Who really knows you better than you? Besides God. Like, we outsource so much and we look for help from other people and stuff like that. Who really knows you like you know you? Be for real. Who really knows you like you know you? Because even when you tell people stuff, you're telling them what you want to tell them. They don't live in your mind. They don't know what you think. They don't know what you feel. They don't know what you go through. You're the only person that is with yourself 24/7. So being accountable, talking to yourself is so big for myself, so huge. You know, like, there are situations, times are hard, and it's just important to just realize the part that you played in situations. Be honest with yourself about the part that you played in various situations. Whether your part was good or your part was bad, or you did the best you could or you didn't do enough. Hold yourself accountable. You know what I mean? And like, the reason that I said that like this is probably one of the most exciting like journeys that you can go on is because what's more exhilarating than like knowing yourself better than anybody else knows you? What's more exhilarating than knowing that like you're actively working to be the best version of yourself, to like be better for yourself, but also be better for the people around you, the people that you love? Like, what's more exhilarating than being on your shit, than being a boss ass? And that's how I feel when I'm leveling up. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely hold yourself accountable. Be honest with yourself as well, which is kind of what I was saying, but like, there's just no room for bullshitting. Like why would you lie to yourself? Like, why would you lie to yourself? Do y'all ever like think about that for real? Like, Of all the people to lie to, why would you lie to yourself? Like, come on. Like, nobody knows but you, so why would you not just be honest? Y'all can tell that me and lying just like, it's like, for what? For what reason? Ugh. Another thing that I wrote down is, rather than trying to control your emotions, work on understanding them and controlling the way you handle them. So I don't think you can control your emotions. Like, if we could control I mean, you're crazy. Because if we could control our emotions, let's be for real, like, a lot of things in life would be so much simpler if we could control our emotions, but we can't. So I think rather than trying to, and this is so big for me, because I do like to like have control over things, and I do like to know how things are gonna go and like things of that nature. Rather than trying to control the situation and control every little bit of what's going on, I think it's more important for me to understand why I feel the way I feel and try and control the way those feelings, try and handle those feelings to the best of my abilities. You know what I mean? I can't control it, I can't stop it, but I can decide, okay, take a deep breath. Think about the fact that this is out of your control. So, what's the best way that you can handle the way you're feeling right now in order to help yourself? You really have to help yourself. Help you, you know? I love to have conversations with people, and I think that it's okay for people to have different views and different mindsets as long as there's respectful conversation being had. Because how exactly would you know how you feel about something if you have no idea the other ways to think about it? Or like the other, like, how would you really know how you feel if you have no other viewpoints to go based off of? I just feel like other people's opinions help me to have like more perspective, and then that helps me form my decision, because it's like, okay, well, I never thought about it that way. Like, that's interesting. Like, that other people's opinions can open your eyes to different perspectives. Like, it's really just that simple. But now that I'm done with the tangent, the point of the fact of the matter is, like, now, like, with dating, like, as much as like I'm like, oh, like, I want to be up under this person, like around this person, like, I don't really like that the same way I used to. I want to have time to myself. I want to be alone because I want to be an individual. I feel like that's easily how you get lost in somebody else. Easily. It's spending all your time with them. Like, and that's why for me, like, I am not trying to be somebody's girlfriend right now. Like, I don't want to be your girlfriend, because I feel like relationships are so important and I take them very seriously. And to me, committing to a relationship is committing to 50-50. Of course, it won't always be 50-50. Sometimes it's, you know, you got to pick up the slack for your partner and things like that. But like, as far as I'm concerned, like, it's 50-50, which means like half my energy goes to you. And then like, I mean, we're like, I'm just like, when is there time for me? When is there time for myself if I'm committing so much of my time to you? And at a time where I'm at in life right now, like, I need to be on grind mode. I don't have time to cater to your every need. I really don't. Like, I can't be your girlfriend. I just can't do it. So yeah. And I also think that, like, when you start talking to someone who, like, has been single for so long, like, it's harder. Let's be for real. Like, it's harder because that person's used to not being in a relationship, to not mess with people, and maybe to being alone. You know what I mean? So then it's like, I always say, like, well, not I always say, but like, I just said this recently, like this week, I think, and I was just kind of talking about how, like, when people are like dating and stuff, like, I feel like a lot of times people think that they're competing with other people and stuff like that, and I'm like, I'm not really worried about who else you're talking to, because baby, she's not me. Let's start with that right there. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but I'm saying she's not me and she'll never be me, and she's not holding no weight like I'm holding no weight. She might be holding her own weight, but she's not holding this weight. You feel what I'm saying to you? So do whatever you want to do, because if you think the grass is greener, then go water it over there, beloved. Go over there. Go over there. But just like Meg said, wait, what'd she say? Hold on, what Meg say? Now, y'all know I went and pulled up the receipts for you one time for the one time. And what she said was, go get her. When you realize she ain't got you like I got you, I can't help you. How about that? How about when you realize she ain't got you like I got you, I can't help you. But since you want to test the water, jump in with both feet. You know? And if you leave me and you see me, you better act like you don't know me. Now I'm just playing that part's a little excessive, but I'm just saying, like, do you, boo? Do you? Just let people play themselves out your life. Let people play themselves out your life. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Maybe your loss, not mine. Yours. Because I'm that nigga. That one. 8. No. But seriously, you guys, confidence is so important. I'm on a tangent now, but hey, that's me. Confidence is so important, and like, you know, just know that you are that girl. While I'm talking about leveling up journey and self, yeah, you're that girl. You are that girl. And who was questioning it? Because it ain't no question. Because you are. Period. Okay. But anyways, what was I saying though? I was talking about relationships and something. So anyways, as I was saying before I really interrupted myself, I feel like a lot of times people think like they're worried about like who other people are talking to and like kind of who they're competing with on the outside. And I'm like, when you're talking to me, you're competing with me. You're competing with, what are you contributing that makes me feel like I need you around more than I need myself around? You know what I mean? Like, you're competing with me. Like, I take care of myself. I fund this life. I make sure I look like this. I love myself. I nurture myself. And that's why I think it's so important to do a self-love journey and to do a leveling up journey. But if we separate them, I think it's important to do a self-love journey because understanding yourself and knowing yourself could really save a lot of y'all from a lot of stuff. For real. Like, if you if you were just more secure in yourself, more sure of yourself, trust yourself more, I think a lot of things might play out a little differently. So for me, I'm like, baby, you're competing with me. You're dating me and competing with me because I'm by myself and I'm alone, and you're trying to enter this space and come and occupy a part of this space over here. So for what? Like, not like what do you bring to the table, but like, what do you bring to the table? You know? So, I know that the situation has come and it has gone. I know that a lot of you guys are, I'm sure everybody, you know, is tired of hearing about it. But I, myself, never spoke about it. And this is my platform. And this is episode 1 of KaRena Lee TV. So, can we talk about Will slapping the dog out of Chris Rock on national TV? Because, can we get real right now? Can we be for real? Y'all know. Y'all. So let's just talk about it. Let's just get into it. The Libra in me sees both sides of this situation. At the end of the day, I truly just feel like it was an unfortunate event. I think that I wish that us as Black people did not have to go out like that. I really do. Like, more than anything, I was disappointed. I really was. Like, more than anything, I was so disappointed. I was like, oh my gosh, like, why? But with all that being said, I think that Will was wrong. Don't click off the video now. Don't click off the video. Come on, give me a minute. Just let's talk. Like, that's the point. Like, hear me out. Jada has alopecia, right? We know that. So, I mean, y'all know the story. I'm not about to do the whole rundown. Like, y'all know what the hell happened. Like, we've been talking about this. Y'all know what happened. But Jada has a medical condition, which is the reason that she has hair loss, right? So, from that standpoint, yes, I do understand that is a very serious situation. And I do understand, you know, why people feel as though Will was warranted. That's his wife. That's his woman. He's protecting her. somebody's making a joke, and apparently Chris Rock this is not his first joke. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that does play a role as well. Like, this is not Chris' first time coming for Jada. I think it happened in like 2000 and I don't know. It happened before at least like 2 times, I believe. Not sure if 2 times was Jada, but like, just Chris this is not his first rodeo with making jokes about people, but I mean, he's a comedian, so nevertheless, I think that from that standpoint, I get what people are saying. I understand, yeah, protect your woman, like but like, there's a time and there's a place for everything. I genuinely feel like the only reason that y'all are really justifying this is because it's Will Smith. Genuinely. I really believe that. I really do. And that's not to say, like, if it was somebody else, like, y'all wouldn't necessarily, but I don't think, like, y'all would ride behind this the way you're doing for Will. Because I think it's about who is involved more than the situation. It's just not right. Like, I was raised to believe that no matter what somebody says to you, you don't let them drive you to a point to put your hands on somebody. But yeah, like, that's literally what I was taught. Like, you don't let somebody, like, whatever somebody says to you, they could say anything. Like, they could talk about your mama, they could talk about this. My mom literally said this to me. Literally. Like, they could be talking about me, like, da-da-da. You do not let somebody get you to a point where they work your emotions up so much, where they have so much control over your emotion that you end up putting your hands on somebody else. At the end of the day, I think what Will did was inappropriate. That's what I'm going to say. I think that what Will did was inappropriate. I think that he definitely was slapping a lot more people than Chris. For sure. He was definitely slapping a lot more people than Chris. But for you to, like, get up out of your seat on national TV and, like, go slap some, and what? Come on, y'all. Come. Like, I'm talking backhand. I'm talking, man. I know that hurt. It was a meme and it was like, I know Chris Brown mouth sizzling like a skillet. Woo! I know that was hot. I know it was hot and it wasn't ready. Okay? But that's why I feel that way. Because I feel like there's a time and there's a place for everything. I think that Will could have literally just been like, keep my wife's name out your effing mouth. He could have said that. And then, like, roughed him up backstage. But, like, for you to do it in the middle of the program and, like, go slap somebody, like, it was just, like, so over the top and just so, like, oh, my goodness, like, did this. That's why people thought it was a skit. Because what the hell is going on in here? Chris Rock, you could see the shock on his face, but I think he handled it beautifully. And a lot of people are like, oh, couldn't have been me. We know. That's why you're not hosting the Oscars, because it literally couldn't be you. Like, I don't know why you're saying that, because we all knew it couldn't be you. Like, it couldn't be me, and he would have had, and I would have been da-da-da. And that's why you're not hosting the Oscars, because you don't know how to act. And that's my point. Like, come on, like, it's some of the best names in the business out, and like, this is what y'all doing, and it's like, come on. So yeah, that's honestly how I feel about the situation. I think that I understand and I get it, like, fight for your woman, defend your woman, but I think there are ways to go about that without putting your hands on people. Like, and the fact that y'all are really pretending like there's not is, like, outrageous. It really is. Like, it's kind of outrageous. Like, I don't think that people are really being honest with themselves about the situation. And then other people are like, oh, like, you know, like, oh my gosh, this was just like my first video. Like, clearly I haven't learned anything. I'm not really sure where I was at, but ultimately, at the end of the day, the fact of the matter is there's a time and a place for everything. I think that Will's actions were very inappropriate. Wrong time, wrong place. Excuse me, across the board. I think that as far as him standing up for his wife, that's wonderful and that's great. I feel like I heard a little bit of commentary about how Jada didn't even back him up on that, which, is that shocking to anybody? I hope not. But nevertheless, is distasteful a word? It just wasn't tasteful. Yeah, it was just distasteful. It was disappointing. And like so much has happened. Like, I don't know if it's true or not, but like I know for sure that Will's banned from the Oscars, but like he had already quit. So like, y'all, for what? For 10 years or whatever like that. But I feel like all of the things he had going and he had planned and stuff like that was like basically taken. Like, I don't think people want to work with him right now, if I'm not mistaken. And that's just so unfortunate. Like, it just sucks and it's sad to see, because I love Will Smith as much as everybody else. Like, I love Will. I support Will. I only want the best for Will. Like, ooh, it cut me so deep because it was so disappointing, because I was like, no, Will. Like, that's really how I felt about it, for real. But like, I do think it's outrageous that y'all are out here pretending like it's like 100% justified, like 100% okay. Like, you have no absolute idea why anybody would be outraged like this. Like, can someone please come slap the dog out of you and like you pretend like you're okay with it? Like, okay. Like, let's be for real. Somebody slapped the out of you on national TV. Shoot, in regular life, actually. And somebody hit you like that off of something that you said. And it's like, ooh, I itch. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna keep going on about this. Just know that that's that on that. And that was just real unfortunate. So, you guys, let's chit chat about music, okay? Kehlani dropped an album. Future dropped an album. I feel like Meg had some new music out. There was something by Meg that just dropped, like a song, for sure. I should know that. Not me, not on. But let's talk about Kehlani. Let's talk about Kehlani, because I already have the album pulled up. So Kehlani's album, literally, I think it dropped today. Like, or maybe it was. No, yeah, today's Friday. I think it dropped today. It's called Blue Water Road. I only have 3 songs thus far, so I just kind of want to like get into these 3 songs and like see why they got saved. Why did they get, let's see. So the first one that I have is number 4, Wish I Never. So yeah, let's hear. Hey, this is how we do it. So off the rip, this song is a sample, and so it's already exciting because like it's an old school song, but she's remixing it on us. So it's this is how we do it, la da 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 da. That's how that beat started. That's how that beat come in. Listen. Hey, ooh, ooh. I never let him win unless I say so. And I don't show my cards, but I play it though. I really like this. It's so cute. She said, I never let him win unless I say so. And I don't show my cards, but I play though. And that's just on period. Now, is that toxic? That sounds toxic. I never let him win unless I say so. And I don't show my cards, but I play though. But at the same time, like, I don't think it has to be toxic. I think there's levels to this. You know what I'm saying? And I think that we don't gotta make that bad. We can make that good. Yeah. Dang, y'all. Dang. She said, the whole thing was, I never let him win unless I say so. And I don't show my cards, but I play though. Then put him in my bag like a bankroll. This time, that's just not the case though. I was lacking. I ain't proud of it. I know I could have held it down for real. But you really came to show out. Before I knew it, I was Top Gun, shotgun, got one with me. Yeah, I don't know how they do it, but some of them just creep in on you and just like kind of snatch your heart real quick. And then it's like, wait. Y'all know nothing is worse than a dude you wasn't even checking for is the one that play you. Not is the dude I didn't. What? That's never happened to me. But what I will say is that is unfortunate. And that's played out. I mess with this song. So she's basically like, after she said seen the bullet coming but I didn't dodge it, she goes into like the chorus and it's like, Quick enough, I wish I never did it. From the bathroom to the kitchen. Wish I would have kept it pimping. Should have never took that mission. Then she's like, never got in your Lambo. Let you shoot up like Rambo. Child. Now you made me an example. I messed with this song. I love that it's a sample. And, you know, I think that the song is cute. I like what she's saying. I mean, it's unfortunate, but I like the song. I like the words. I like the flow. Y'all know how I get down. So, yeah, let's move on. I also have More Than I Should, and I knew I was gonna like this song for some reason before I had even played it. Like, and I'm talking about when I saw the whole album. Like, for whatever reason, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be that one. So this is More Than I Should, and it's featuring Jessie Reyes. So she said, if you knew how long it been since I let somebody in, then you know why I can't look you in the eyes for too long. I'm gonna just let the song play. I'm gonna let it play. Ooh, I didn't know she was saying this. When I heard this song, I thought she was saying it. Wait. So she said, is it really cheating if she ain't loving me right? If she not touching me right? Leave me lonely every night? Is it really cheating if she ain't loving me right? If she not touching me right? Leaves me lonely every night? And I thought that it was saying, is it really cheating if she ain't loving you right? If she ain't touching you right? But she's saying me. Oh. And I love the vibe. Is it really cheating? The flow and like the, y'all know I be saying the same words. Yeah. I'm about to go on another tangent. Anyways. And I like the way your phone is open. Ooh, this is so. Ooh, and I like. This is so cute. She said, you give me attention that she can't seem to provide. Put in work to make me smile. Say good morning and good night. And I like the way you treat your mama. Cause it shows you how somebody will come and treat their woman. I like the way your phone is open. And then it says, fuck a passcode, man. She cut off mad hoes. And I like. Ooh. I like too. I like this song. That's why I added it to my phone. But let's get into the tea. Is it really cheating if you what'd she say? She said, is it really cheating if she ain't loving me right? If she not touching me right, leaves me lonely every night? Yes, it's still cheating because you're still in a relationship, whether they're doing their part or not. And it's really nothing. It's really nothing to just, end things to somebody before you cheat on them. I mean, it's definitely something, but it's like definitely just like a text like, hey, we're done, and then cheat. It could be that simple. It could all be so simple, but y'all rather make it hard. Y'all rather make it hard. I want to honestly get into that, but like, I don't want to go. Maybe I'll talk about that another day. But like, cheating in a relationship, I think I already did talk about that in my unpopular opinion video, but I don't remember. But yes, Kehlani, it's still cheating. Yeah, it is. Listen to this. She said, swear I'm not the type to lie, but I'd feel hella justified if I climbed on top and we tonight away like two wrongs. Ooh, what's she about to say? Listen. Ooh, and my boyfriend isn't loyal. His morals in the toilet. That boy is on voyage. That boy is on a trip. Now hold on. Is it really treating if she not loving me right? And now we talking about your boyfriend ain't loyal, but you was cheating too. So my head is kind of hurting because I'm a little confused on what exactly the storyline is with this song right here. But nevertheless, it's a hit. I know it is. Yeah, let's move to the next one because this is not like an album reaction, you know. The other song that I have is Alter. So let's see why I have it. So I don't even really want to get into like the words and what she's saying in this song and all this stuff because like I don't really want to do like a full-on reaction. But what I just say about this song is like I really, really, really enjoy the vibe of this song. I think that it is such a just relax, just breathe, just calm down type of song. I think that it feels calm, it feels comfortable, it feels peaceful to some extent, like, and I think that's why I like it. Like, it's just so chilling. I feel like just you know what I mean? Like, it's just like very like, oh, the beat is like slower and it just feels good. It just feels good. It's a good song. I really like it. I think it sounds great. I also think I look great. If you've made it this far in the video, I hope you didn't forget to like the video. But if you did forget to like the video, I'm here to help you as much as you're here to help me. So please like the video. And yeah, with that, I'm gonna hop into the last part of this. Maybe I should talk about some other songs. Well, let me just say this about Future. Let me just say this. And when it comes to Future, yeah, it's a no. No, I'm serious. I'm not playing at all, actually. And the thing about it is, like, okay, so I was listening to Kehlani's album, and what I will say about her album is that, to be honest with you, like, I was kind of bored. And I felt a little bit like that about her last album, but, like, nowhere near the way I feel about this one. Like, the last album definitely grew on me, and maybe this one does need to grow on me, and I need to listen to it again also. But for me, like, while I was, like, listening to it, I was just kind of bored. Like, I was like, I just feel like Kehlani can do so much more. Like, some of the songs I was like, okay, like, why have you been saying the same thing the whole song? Like, I don't know. I want more from her because I know she can do more. So the album was like a little boring to me, but like you can quote me. I was gonna say don't quote me, but like, sure, quote me, but like, maybe my opinion will change. Maybe it will grow on me. But for right now, definitely not her best work. Excuse me. So that's how I feel about that. As far as Future goes, because I got bored with Kehlani, I was like, well, Future did drop like his album, so let me just listen to it for me and like see what it's hitting for. I don't like Future. Like, aside from the fact that I don't like him, like, as the way like he's all in the social media and like the toxicity and like all that. Like, of course the memes are funny, but like on a serious note, like none of that shit is funny for real. But I did listen to the album and I just came to the conclusion that I do not like Future. I mean, like, I was listening to the songs, like, what is he even talking about? Like, this stuff is not even making sense. Like, it's just jibber jabber. It just feels like he just, like, saying anything that comes to mind over the beat, but, like, it don't make sense. And one of the only songs I liked was the song with him and Tems and Drake. And it's only because Tems and Drake were on it. You know what I mean? Like, I think the song even started and I was irritated because I was like, look at Future ruining it. But it's his album and his song. Okay. So I wasn't irritated as soon as this song started. It must have been a different one on the album. But even like the other song with just him and Drake, like, I didn't like it. Like, I was just very much so like, I just think that like it's just not up to the quality that I like to be at, to be listening to stuff and reviewing stuff and stuff like that. So yeah. Actually, what I want, like, let's get into Drake's part though in this song. So I'm sorry, this song is called Wait For You. It's by Future featuring Drake and Tems. And I really like Drake's part. Obviously, like Tim's is like the background, like the chorus, but like kind of just singing in the background. Like I don't think Tim's has an actual part, but Drake definitely does. And let's get into that real quick. Let's see if he's coming up. Ooh, Drake said, yeah, I've been trapping around the world. I don't know, like Drake just don't seem like that type to be trapping. But anyways, I sit on my balcony and wonder how you feeling. But this is what got me. I got a career that takes my time away from women. I cannot convince you that I love you for a living. Boom, pow, and bam. I ain't gonna lie to you. I loved that line. I said, now hold on, what'd he say? He said, I got a career that takes my time away from women. I cannot convince you that I love you for a living. I be on your line, feelings flowing like a river. And then he said, I be on your line, feelings flowing like a river. But honestly, like just real quick, like, I cannot convince you that I love you for a living. I love that line. I might need to add that. I might need to add that one right there one time for the one time. I might have to get that one. I cannot convince you that I love you for a living. And it's just like, I don't have time for that, Drake. Like, I don't got time for that. You either know I fuck with you or you don't. Like, what it's gonna be, what it's not gonna be. Yeah. I like that line. He said, I be on your line, feelings flowing like a river. You be texting back. You be texting back. You at Kiki on the river. I mean, I'm sure he's just like trying to rhyme the words, but yeah. Message say deliver, but I know that you don't get it. Supposed to be a dog, but you don't put me in a kennel. Girl, put a muzzle on it, on that barking over dinner. Ooh, no he didn't. No he didn't. It's so much being said. It's so much being said. He said, message say deliver, but I know that you don't get it. Ooh, I bet I'm too loud. That was good. That was good. Message say deliver, but I know that you don't get it. As in, I know you got my message, but I know you're not comprehending what I'm saying to you. He said, why you introduce us if you knew that you was with him? And then if I'm on the skip down and he said, supposed to be your dog, but you done put me in a kennel. No, but wait, listen to this. Supposed to be a dog, but you done put me in a kennel. Girl, put a muzzle on it, on that barking over dinner. This man said, supposed to be your dog, but you done put me in a kennel. Girl, put a muzzle on it, all that barking over dinner. And I'm not mad because I was definitely like, ooh, he did that. That was slick. That was clean. I love stuff like that. Like, yeah, that little play on words and like stuff like that. Like, I'd be here for all of that. But it's like, not a muzzle. Not I'm barking over dinner. Not you literally referring to me as a dog. Like, even though you just referred to yourself as a dog and being in the kennel, but like, you are a dog and I'm not. So what is you saying? A muzzle? Barking over dinner? Drake. That's why, no, see, don't even let him be around Future because he get to doing too much. Okay, you guys, so I'm just gonna wrap the video up here for this episode in particular. But I wanted to cover various different things and not focus on just one topic just because I just want to give you an idea for the type of things that you'll see, the conversations that we will have and things of that nature. I definitely want this to be something that you guys definitely engage with, and comment down below and let me know what you think about it and how you feel about the topics that I'm discussing and things like that. So if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I really hope you guys enjoy this segment because I'm very excited about it. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.